I'm sure you've heard the news, or at least the age-old saying, it's a powerful image, one that has been cemented in our culture through movies, books, and countless stories passed down through generations. They say that in your final moments, you see your life flash before your eyes. A perfectly edited highlight reel of your greatest triumphs, your deepest regrets, and your most cherished memories, all playing out in a neat, chronological sequence. It's a comforting thought, suggesting a moment of profound reflection and closure. But is it what really happens? Here's what science actually shows. To understand the brain's final act, we have to separate the compelling narrative from the complex neurological reality. People love a neat ending, a story with a clear beginning, middle, and end. We are natural storytellers, and the idea of a final personal movie provides a sense of order to the ultimate unknown. But the brain's last seconds are a chaotic finale, not a tidy retrospective. It's a biological process, driven by cascading electrical and chemical events that are anything but orderly. So let's address the first point. Myth. You get a perfect cinematic replay of your life. This idea suggests a conscious, organized review, as if a director in your head is playing the final cut. Gap. The evidence simply doesn't support this. Now for the truth. Some brains show a brief surge of high-frequency activity. Specifically, we're talking about gamma waves. These are the fastest brain waves, and they're associated with high-level cognitive functions like conscious perception, memory recall, and information processing. In the moments surrounding death, some studies have recorded a short, powerful burst of this gamma activity, like a last neuronal fireworks display. This surge can last from 30 seconds to a minute, even after the heart has stopped beating. It's a fascinating, almost paradoxical moment of hyperactivity in a dying brain. It's this gamma surge that scientists theorize can produce vivid imagery. Instead of a linear story, it's more likely a rapid, disorganized flood of memory fragments. Think of it less like a movie and more like a frantic slideshow, with images and sensations pulled from various parts of your life, all appearing at once. This neural storm could also trigger intense emotions for a few seconds. The brain regions activated, like the temporal lobe and prefrontal cortex, are deeply involved in both memory and emotion. So it's plausible that this final burst could create a powerful subjective experience, a whirlwind of feeling without a clear narrative. But this surge is fleeting. Then, the energy collapses. The brain is an incredibly energy-hungry organ. Once the supply of oxygen and glucose from the blood is cut off, its intricate systems begin to fail rapidly. The electrical activity fades to silence. This is the spreading depression or terminal wave, a slow, silent shutdown that moves across the cortex, extinguishing the last flickers of neural communication. The fireworks are over. Now, it's crucial to emphasize that we only have extremely limited human data. The most detailed account came from a single, accidental recording of an 87-year-old patient who had a fatal heart attack while undergoing an EEG. It was a groundbreaking case study, but it's just one case. We can't generalize this experience to everyone. We also have limited animal data, primarily from studies on rats. While these studies also show a similar gamma surge near the time of death, a rat's brain and consciousness are vastly different from a human's. We can observe the electrical patterns, but we can never know what, if anything, they are subjectively experiencing. So, because of these ethical and practical limitations, nobody has found a universal, final moment reel. The experience is likely highly individual, shaped by the unique wiring of each person's brain and the specific circumstances of their death. Other factors, like oxygen deprivation or hypoxia, and a final flood of stress-related neurotransmitters, could also play a significant role in creating unusual sensory experiences. The bottom line is this: the brain's final moments are dramatic, but not tidy. It's not a clean narrative film, but more likely a brilliant, chaotic, and ultimately short-lived electrical storm. It's a profound mystery at the edge of life and consciousness, and science is still working to decode the encore.